Hello everybody and welcome to IPR's Game Room. My name is AC and today I'll be talking about Shinobigami, Modern Ninja Battle RPG. Shinobigami was written by Toshiro Kawashima and is a game about the war between the 6 ninja clans. Each clan has its own goal, whether that's to protect Japan's national interests, to resurrect the Shinobigami, or to find out other secrets. In order to accomplish these goals, these clans are locked in an eternal battle in the shadows of modern-day Japan. There are also other foes, the supernatural Jonin and Yoma. It is up to the ninja of the clans to eradicate these beings while keeping their existence a secret from outsiders. And Shinobigami is all about secrets. They're the most precious currency in the game. Characters will never willingly tell their own secrets, but they can be found out through clever investigation or given out as a prize at the end of a successful battle. Characters keep these secrets close and can hone them to be sharper than any blade. Now, Shinobigami is a rather rules-heavy game, at least much more so than the ones I usually talk about, and for that reason, I'm not going to be going as in-depth as I usually do for the sake of time. However, if you are interested in learning more about it, Shinobigami is one of the games that IPR is going to be streaming live on this YouTube channel for Gen Con Online. It'll be going on this Saturday at 2 p.m. EDT. I'll be GMing, and it's going to be a ton of fun. If you're watching this after the fact, it should be recorded and on this YouTube channel, and I'll link it here once it's up. Shinobigami is a game for 2 to 6 players plus a GM and is very well suited to quick and easy one-shots. Character creation can pretty much be completely random, with there being plenty of tables in the gamebook to facilitate that. The only dice used are d6s, either rolling just a straight d6 and taking the result, rolling 2 d6s and adding the results, or rolling 2 d6s and taking the lower number as the first digit and the higher number as the second digit, generating a number anywhere from 11 to 66. These are all used for the tables, with the largest table using the 11 to 66 method. For gameplay, you're going to be rolling 2d6 and adding the results for skill checks. Any action that requires a roll, including attacking, is going to be a skill check. Skills are chosen by players, with 3 coming from the category that your clan is specialized in, and 3 coming from the other categories. Characters also have ninpo, which are the special attacks and abilities that have been honed by the ninja clans over the centuries. There are 3 types of ninpo: attack, support, and equip. These are things like poison fist, catching arrow, and bloody determination. Each ninpo has a skill assigned to it, and that is a skill that you'll be rolling when using that ability. For example, the Poison Fist ninpo is an attack ninpo that uses the skill poison. So, a character using that attack would roll their poison skill. Okay, I'm going to put the character sheet up on screen for this next bit because it would be really confusing without it. To determine the difficulty of a skill check, players use their skill matrix right here. Using the example from earlier, if a character wants to use their Poison Fist ninpo and has the poison skill, then the target number to hit is 5. Probably, if a character is using the Poison Fist ninpo, they have the skill poison. But let's say that same character needed to make a nature skill check, and they don't have the nature skill. They would then take their next closest skill, in this case poison, and count the spaces on the skill matrix from the nature skill to the poison skill. Now, there's no going corner to corner, and the little gaps in between rows are counted as well. So in this case, they would be going 2 over and 1 up, resulting in a target number of 8. They then roll their 2d6, add the numbers, and if they've gotten an 8 or higher, they succeed on that action. Gameplay in Shinobigami is done in cycles, with each player getting to take a turn setting the scene and performing a major action, aka doing something that requires a roll. This is something that I really like about Shinobigami. It means that the players, not the GM, are the ones setting the scene most of the time, setting up conflicts and problems for themselves, which is something that I always really like. During their turn, that player is the scene player, and they get to decide where they are, who else is there, and what role they want to take in the scene. The GM still gets final say in what skill the players end up rolling, but if players are smart, they'll create scenes that play to their character's strengths. GMs can also take hold of the action, creating master scenes whenever it feels appropriate. Again, I really like this about Shinobigami. Not only does it give your poor GM a break for a second, but it gives the players more narrative control and makes this a much more collaborative experience, which I am always for. There are 3 phases to a Shinobigami session, starting with the introduction phase. This is where characters each get a short scene showing how they're connected to the action and showing a bit of their daily lives before they get messed up by everything that's about to happen. The main phase is where most of the game takes place. Players can either create drama scenes where bonds are formed, information is gathered, and wounds are healed, or combat scenes where foes are fought, battles are hopefully won, and prizes are gained. In main phase combat scenes, whenever a character takes 1 life point of damage, they are dropped out of combat, with the last person standing winning the battle and gaining the prize. I actually really like that system. It shows that the characters in Shinobigami are very highly skilled and are fighting against other very highly skilled people. In a skirmish, 1 hit really could take you out, or it could at least convince you that backing off would be wise, if only so you can lick your wounds and try again later. However, not every battle ends that quickly, leading us to the Climax Phase. In the Climax Phase, characters battle until they're out of life points. GMs can also set an ending condition to the phase, whether that's going a certain number of rounds in combat or the death of the major antagonist. You can definitely see how Shinobigami emulates the feel of a shonen anime episode, with each session being its own self-contained storyline. It's really clever, actually, having this way of creating the rising action, climax, and resolution in the game. After the climax phase, there's the ending, where characters earn merit, Shinobigami's version of XP, and the GM gives each character a short scene to wrap up the story and show what their characters are doing after the big battle. Shinobigami definitely reminds me a lot of animes like Bleach or Mob Psycho 100, which is why I'm super excited to get to play it for Gen Con Online this weekend. Now, I'm actually filming this way before I usually do, because I'm going to be super busy the rest of the week with Gen Con Online stuff, so we haven't actually gotten together yet, as of this recording, to create characters or anything for this session. But that just means that if you're interested, you're gonna have to just come check it out this Saturday at 2 p.m. EDT and see what we've come up with. As always, Shinobigami Modern Ninja Battle RPG is available on IPR's website through the link in the description below. Make sure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel and give this video a like, and check out our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as our monthly newsletter. It's got a bunch of cool stuff on it, and it only comes out once a month, so it won't be clogging up your inbox. By the time this video goes up, Gen Con Online will already be underway, and we should have videos of 2 of our panels, the Business of Small Press RPGs panel and my Queer RPG Designer panel, up on this channel, and I'll link them around here somewhere, so make sure to go check those out as well. And remember, gamers, the cooler the name of your attack, the better it'll work. That's legit science, just ask anybody. If your attack has at least 4 words in it, and one of them is something like darkness, or lightning, or bloodthirsty, then your attack has a 30% higher chance of hitting. That's legit. Don't look it up. Just trust me. That's legit. Talk to you next time.